Got a bad case of writer's block? Well, I've got some writer's laxative for you. Today I'm reviewing the Writer Emergency Pack, a cleverly packaged, randomized writing exercise developed by screenwriter and frequent Tim Burton collaborator John August, designed to help you write yourself out of any situation you seem stuck in. And here's how it works. So this is what you get in your Writer Emergency Pack. You've got 2 cards that give you directions. You've got 26 illustrated cards and 26 detail cards. Now these 2 cards give you directions on various things. Here is a writing exercise. This is a game called Cards Against Normality. The reason you want to get this is here. This is the emergency procedures, and this is how you want to help yourself when you're stuck. So what you do is you shuffle these cards here, these illustrated cards, and then you draw one. This one is called Stop Talking. It's got a nice little illustration there, and it says, actions speak louder than words. If your characters couldn't talk, what would they do? Now that's an interesting question in and of itself, but if you take this reference number here, number 8, then you go to the detail, you will see that it matches. It says stop talking, and then it gives you several things which you can think about. It says dialogue is great, but sometimes your characters need to shut up and do something. Look for ways to take away their ability to talk and force them to find other ways to communicate. And then it goes on the other side, and just talks about ways you can take this idea and help develop your story. One of these says, imagine this moment in a silent film. How would you know what's going on? If your hero could say only 5 words, what would they be? And could the story beats happen in a montage rather than full scenes? What would those moments be? These cards are really well made. If you hold them up to the light, you can kind of see the cross-hatching on there, which you usually see on higher quality linen type cards, I think. All the design work is excellent on this. I love the logo of the little drowning man. That's fantastic. All the illustrations are really well made. Obviously, they hired a professional artist to do that. Everything's laid out really well. The text is really good, not only the content, but just the way it looks. You've got bullet points with arrows and the logo again on the side of a guy breaking free from a typewriter. Just great stuff. It's hard to judge the effectiveness of stuff like this, though, because obviously different people are going to be affected differently by this. A more creative person might benefit from this compared to a less creative person. But I really can't see any harm at all by using something like this to help get those juices flowing, because if you're stuck and you don't know what to do, you can either stare at your keyboard, or you could grab something like this, which will give you a kick in the pants to help you write, which is how you're going to solve your problems. Just write. And this will help you do that. If I had any complaints about this, I would have to say maybe the price is a little high. It's $19, and you'll pay about $5 shipping if you go through their website. You can also go through Amazon, which Prime shipping is not available for this, so you'd have to either buy more stuff or pay a shipping charge. This whole higher price is a little bit offset for me, though, because they donate these decks to youth writing programs, which I think is fantastic. I like to see a lot more of that type of altruism where filmmaking is concerned. Another thing I kind of wish was a little bit different was the way they sort of split the deck in half. You have half of your deck is illustrations and half is details. I'm pretty sure if you eliminated this logo here and shrank this illustration, you could get all the information on both sides of one card, which would mean you could double your information by making 52 of these cards instead of just 26 detail cards and 26 illustrative cards. I think it'd be great to see a larger deck of stuff like this, full 52 card deck, because it's so good and I like this so much, I just want more of it. So, what's my final verdict on the Writer Emergency Pack? Well, I'm going to recommend it because I think it's excellent. I think all the ideas created with this are great. I think that they're well made. There's really nothing negative to say about this other than maybe the price is a little high, but even then it's not that high. And that's my review of the Writer Emergency Pack. If you like this review, please come to thefrugalfilmmaker.com for other filmmaking product-related reviews. And thanks for watching.